Hi, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hi, my friends. Hello. Thank you for tuning in. So good to see you. I'm happy to have you today. This is a message for an earth angel, and they already told me that the messenger oracle wanted to come in. So let's pull a card from that deck and see what your guides have to share with you at this time. Wow, in some of your cases, there's a connection that is trying to still be established. So stillness can be really helpful for you to really establish a strong connection here, because you are a sovereign divine conduit, and I'm seeing literally the light coming in. And I thought at the beginning of the reading, and I re-recorded it, that I had like an animal on my foot, but it's actually my vein on my right foot. And I'm wondering if you may have something regarding blood flow going on, because it was kind of like pulsing, and I thought something was on it, but it was just the vein. So I usually don't have this stuff, so it must be for some of you out there. Could be rather specific, but really find the stillness that is necessary here to connect with your guides here, my dear earth angel. This one, no. This one, yes. Reveal your truth. So, and this is funny because I want to have it upright to really have and hold the energies of the reading, because there is shadow work that is indicated here for sure. We have the 34 with this card, which is breaking down to a 7, and it says reveal your truth. I'll show it to you again, matter of fact. And it has a certain ugliness to it when it comes to the mask. I'm really feeling, that's why I said shadow work, and it may feel like, oh my God, what is this? We create masks to help ourselves in social events, let's say, social gatherings, but we also put on masks when we experience trauma. This one I see as lifeless, and it's something that has outdated its purpose. So maybe you're in the process right now, my dear earth angel, to lose yet another mask. So maybe you've been on the path for quite some time, on the spiritual path, where it required of you to lose several masks. And every time it's an ego death. Every time there's something new. I'm getting huge Scorpionic and Aquarian energies here, actually. Scorpionic means like the constant rebirth, death, rebirth, death, rebirth. You may have gone through several of those loops in your lifetime already, and there's literally something, it's almost like I'm seeing the final mask comes off and you're revealing who you truly are. And underneath we have this gorgeous earth angel, aka you, in your glory. And I almost don't want to touch it because it's like yucky energies, it's like outdated, it's dead energies is what I want to say here. So you're losing it because it no longer serves you. And again, that can be a yucky process to go through. You're doing great. Just continue to keep going here. I really need to say this to you because it is really quite important. Like when we start to lose the masks, depending on where you are, but I feel I'm tapping myself into people and earth angels that are really far along in their journey, and particularly have been given the message of the last mask is falling. They're also saying like the last curtain, the last veil is dropping. So that lets me know there's an awakening going on, like within you. You will start to see things clearer. To some of you, you are super connected to Christ consciousness. You are very, very spiritual, and you're walking your talk here. And I'm seeing you are attuning yourself to divine love, to the unconditional type of love here, which is unbelievable because that's so hard to do. It's so hard to walk that path, because that means loving yourself unconditionally first and foremost, which is why, and I'm sorry, I have to do this still because I touched those energies and it feels really like I want to get rid of it now. So I feel like something major has recently come up in your life and you're working through it, and with that, that mask is dropping. With that, you know, the veil is dropping and you can see behind it, you know, that awakening quality that can be quite intense at times, but it is ever so worth it. Okay, please know that you're on the right path, despite it maybe not feeling all fresh and glorious at the moment. It will feel all fresh and glorious very soon. Okay, just keep walking here. Mary Magdalene. Magdalene Oracle wants to come in here for you. Beautiful. Okay, they're already telling me to read this. It's funny that would be putting those up. It's almost like pictures. So I'm wondering if you're drawing pictures and are called to hang them up, or maybe to have an expose at a gallery with your art. This could be really specific. Quite aware that not everybody is exposing. That's not what is putting their art in an art gallery for people to see, but you may just well. There's also something about a book, like stepping more in the public eye, and with that revealing your truth, like really being seen for who you are and what you're standing for, like all your values. This is very interesting, and we're tapping ourselves into Mary Magdalene energies here as well, my dear Earth Angel, because I'm getting the huge feminine energy here and the awakening into true power, which is where you would be in all your authenticity here. Really, really beautiful. Wow. Let's see what we have. This one, no. That's exactly Mother Mary, but this one not. This one, yes. This one, yes. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Acceptance. That perfectly fits in there. We have, and oh my God, are you joking? Okay, these cards are completely different decks, and they are so similar. Look at this. We have like watery energies. They even have the same hair colors here. It's unbelievable. And she is very much expressing herself. There's also a lot of sexual energy here and sexual healing, I want to say, in terms of what you like. And there's such power in this. Like when I'm looking at this card, I'm also noticing in the Reveal Your Truth card, she has a heart on her forehead, and here in the Acceptance card, she has a star on her forehead. So there's huge starry ancestor energy here. Like I already said, Christ consciousness, the unconditional love is very present here too. And you are just learning to accept and love yourself for who you are in your entirety, which is why that mask is falling. It can't hold on to anything anymore. Any trauma is falling away, okay? Any grief, anything of concern is falling away, because you are coming to life truly, like as yourself. And this is, oh, so powerful. I love it. I love those energies, because you are coming to life, my friend. Like, wow. There is such power and magnificence in that, like unreal. And it takes a lot to know yourself truly, and I really feel you're stepping into this, to really knowing yourself truly. Know thyself. Yeah, the Hermetic principles are showing up here too. So I have a feeling that you're stepping into a lot more manifestation power here as well, or spiritual power increasing here with that awakening that you're going through at this time. Big energies, big energies. This one, yeah. Loving words from Jesus is coming in. Dear Joshua, what do you have for us? That's what I was going to put the butterfly wing in from that I mentioned in the last reading, because the one I had in there recently broke, unfortunately. These things are kind of fragile, which is again reminding me of the mask. Interesting. Okay, let's see what Joshua has for you here, my dear. Reveal your truth and total acceptance. This one, no. This one, yes. Beautiful. If you have faith as a grain of mustard seed, you shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove. Oh my God. Okay, this is, and I wonder why I'm putting up the cards like this, because usually they're laying down, but all of these cards are just being put up like this. So I really am wondering if either you are reading your cards like this, if you're reading cards, or if you have some sort of an art, like I said, something that is being brought out there for people to see. So it's like you can move mountains with your faith. This is so interesting, because there's no egotism in that. It's just you're knowing yourself so deeply and profoundly, or getting to know yourself so deeply and profoundly, where no masks are necessary ever again. It is so interesting, and therefore you're stepping into your spiritual power more and more and more. And with that, and it's so hard for us to grasp, that, you know, all the miracles that are described in the Bible. I'm not so much a Bible girly, but I know, you know, a couple of stories from there that I truly believe actually happened. And so, for example, for Moses to split the Red Sea, I totally believe that that is possible. I've experienced the power of angels, and these are angels. It's not a God we're talking about, and they have a tremendous amount of power, like in their little pinky finger, if you even want to talk in those earthly terms. It's wild. So what God can do, divine can do, is just off the hook. And when you are tapping yourself into those energies and are going on those healing journeys, you are becoming God-like more and more and more, because we all are God. We all have the spiritual essence, the divine essence within ourselves. And when you choose to be guided by that light, trust that miracles will happen and shall happen. If you have faith, you can move mountains with the help of God. Yes, with the spiritual power. This is incredible. That almost sounded like a sermon, so I wonder if some of you are actually preaching. Maybe not the Gospels, although who knows, right? Or if you're like a spiritual teacher or on your way there to really speak divine word. And again, when there is no ego or hardly any ego left, this is when when you become a more pure vessel of divine light. It's truly magnificent and truly gorgeous. Wow, this is incredible. Wow. big stuff happening here for you. Is there anything else you would like to tell them at this time? No. Fantastic. Read this card? No. Okay, fine. All right, then I'm sending you off. If you need additional help, I offer certain services. They're all listed down below if you want to check them out. There are also videos attached to some of them to kind of get an idea what they're all about. Reach out at universalpowertarot@gmail.com if you would like to book one of those. If you need help understanding which one it is, I usually receive messages about new clients or new potential clients, what would be best for them that I can then suggest to you. And obviously you would make that choice because you're the ultimate authority. All right, my dears, I hope this was helpful and or insightful to you. I'm sending you so much love, light, and shadow. You're doing excellent. Just keep going. I'll see you next time. Bye.